missed the train I wanted, took a different one instead. I watched the city disappear through a window overhead. I thought I was wasting time, I thought I'd lost my way. Everybody else was moving forward while I was going the other way. I kept asking myself, why am I here? But I didn't know what was waiting at the next station. Maybe the road doesn't have to be straight. Maybe getting there isn't the only thing that matters. Take the long way around. It's okay if it takes a little longer. You might think you wasted all those days, but someday when you finally arrive, you'll look back at every wrong turn and say, maybe I needed that. Every station, every goodbye, every road you didn't plan somehow brought you to where you are. So don't be afraid of the long way around. There were roads I never wanted, there were nights I couldn't understand. There were people who came into my life and left before I was ready. At the time I thought it was pointless, I thought I had taken the wrong road. But some things only make sense when you look back. You can't see the whole map from where you are, you only see the next few miles. So keep going even when you don't know why. Take the long way around, let the road surprise you. You don't have to know exactly where every turn will lead. Maybe you'll lose some time, maybe you'll change your mind. Maybe the road will teach you something you never knew you needed. And someday when you reach the place you wanted, you'll understand why you had to come this way. Maybe the wrong job taught you what you wanted. Maybe the wrong person taught you what love was. And maybe the lonely years taught you how to stand on your own. Maybe the failure that broke your confidence was the thing that made you stronger. None of it felt useful while you were living it, but life doesn't always explain itself in the moment. Sometimes the meaning comes later. So don't call it wasted time just because it wasn't what you expected. Don't call yourself lost just because you're not where you thought you'd be. The road is still moving, you're still becoming, and there are parts of yourself you could only meet by taking this way. Maybe that's the reason you had to get lost. Maybe that's the reason you had to slow down. Maybe that's the reason you had to take the long way home. Take the long way around. Even if it feels like you're falling behind, there is no promise that the shortest road is the one that makes the best life. So take your time, make your mistakes, change your plans, stop and start again. One day when you reach your destination, you'll turn around and see the whole road, and maybe you'll smile, because every wrong turn, every delay, every road you thought was pointless was carrying you here. So if you're not there yet, that's okay. Maybe you're still on the road that you need. Maybe the view wouldn't be the same if you hadn't taken that wrong turn. Maybe the person you are today could only exist because of everything you once called a waste of time. So keep going, take the long way, let life surprise you. And when you finally arrive, look back, you'll probably understand it wasn't wasted. It was part of the way. It was part of you. And maybe that's why you made it here. Morning comes through the curtains, another day begins. I reach for the same old coffee, hear the traffic rushing in. I used to call it ordinary, nothing worth looking twice. But somewhere in the middle of this quiet little life, I started noticing how much I had ignored. The warm light in the kitchen, a familiar voice next door, the way my feet still carry me to places I've been before. Maybe ordinary is only ordinary when we forget how lucky we are. The things we call ordinary were never promised to us. The people that we wake up beside, the air inside our lungs, the little things we don't notice, the days that simply pass. Maybe they're the moments we'll miss the most when they're gone. So I'll slow down and look around. I'll be thankful for this life somehow, because what feels like nothing could be everything. The things we call ordinary are more precious than we think. A friend sends me a message, just asking how I've been. A train arrives on time again, and I barely think of it. There's food waiting on the table, a place where I can sleep, a body that gets tired and still wakes up with me. I know these aren't the kind of things we usually celebrate, but maybe we don't realize how much they really mean until something changes. We get used to what keeps us safe. We stop seeing what we have because it's always been there. The things we call ordinary will never guarantee the hand that reaches out to us, a home, a little peace. The people we can call tonight, the roads beneath our feet. Maybe these simple things are all the wealth we'll ever need. So I'll slow down and look around. I'll be thankful for the life I've found. I don't need something extraordinary to feel alive. Sometimes being here is already a beautiful thing. One day the house might feel quieter, one day the voices may change, one day the familiar places might not look the same. And maybe that's why I should stop rushing through the moments I have now, because nothing stays forever, even when we think it will. The sunset doesn't promise it will look the same tomorrow. The people that we love don't promise they'll always be here. So while they're here, I'll notice while I can. I'll say thank you. Thank you for the mornings I don't think about. Thank you for the nights I get to come back home. Thank you for the people who know my name. Thank you for the boring days that never make the news. Thank you for the quiet. Thank you for the routine. Thank you for the things I used to overlook. Maybe happiness was never hiding somewhere take for granted are the things that make life real. So I'll slow down and look around. I'll hold these moments while they're here now. I won't wait until they're gone to understand their worth. I'll be grateful for the simple days. I'll be grateful for this earth. Maybe tomorrow will be difficult, maybe something will change, but today, the sky is still above me. Today, I can hear someone laughing. Today, I can breathe, and maybe that's enough to say thank you. Not because everything is perfect, not because nothing ever goes wrong, but because even an ordinary day is something we once didn't have, and something we won't have forever. So I'll notice, I'll appreciate, I'll be here for the things I used to call ordinary, because now I know they were never ordinary at all. Walk through the same old tunnel, counting every step I took. The walls were close around me, and I never dared to look. Every day felt like a ceiling, every night felt twice as long. I started thinking maybe darkness was the place where I belonged. I kept my eyes upon the pavement, trying not to lose my way, but I never noticed there was light a few steps away. Maybe I wasn't trapped, maybe I was just looking at the wrong place. So lift your eyes, there's an opening ahead. There's a little light coming through the cracks. You thought the world had gotten smaller, but maybe you were only looking down. There's a road beyond the walls you're standing in. There's a sky beyond the ceiling in your head. So don't decide your whole life from the darkest place you've been. Lift your eyes, the exit is still there. I know the ground can feel familiar. You can count each line and know exactly where you are, but staring at your footsteps won't tell you how far you've come. Maybe you've been so focused on not falling that you forgot to see how many doors are waiting just outside your field of view. The world didn't disappear, you just stopped looking beyond the next step. So breathe, slow down, turn your face a little higher. Lift your eyes, there's an opening ahead. Something bright is waiting past the edge. Maybe the place you thought was hopeless was only a small room inside a much bigger world. There's more road, there's more time, there's more life you haven't seen. So don't let one dark corner tell you what your future means. Lift your eyes, the exit is still there. Maybe your life feels like this sometimes. A narrow street, a heavy ceiling, no room to breathe. You look around and think, is this really where I'm supposed to be? But maybe you don't need to change everything tonight. Maybe you just need to change where you're looking. One step, one breath, one glance above the walls. Sometimes that's enough to remember you're not finished. There are places you haven't seen, there are people you haven't met, there are mornings you haven't woken up to yet. There are versions of yourself you haven't become. So how could you know this is all there is? You can't, not yet. The story is still The air will feel different, the horizon will seem almost too wide, and you'll look back at the place you came from and wonder how you ever thought that was the whole world. It wasn't, it was just one part of the road. So if today feels dark, keep walking, and when you can, look up, not because everything will suddenly be perfect, but because there's always more than what you can see. From the ground, the walls are not the whole world, the tunnel is not the whole road, and this moment is not your whole life. Lift your eyes, keep going, there's more waiting outside. The river doesn't run straight, it bends around the stones. Sometimes it slows to almost nothing, sometimes it rushes on. It doesn't seem to worry about the shortest way to go. It simply keeps on moving, finding somewhere new to flow. I used to hate the detours, I thought they made me late. I wanted every road to lead me straight to where I wanted to be. But maybe the river knows something I was too busy to understand. It's okay to take the long way, it's okay to lose some time. You might think you went nowhere, but you were changing all the while. One day you'll look behind you from somewhere you dreamed to be, and you'll see every bend in the river was carrying you there. Every wrong turn, every slow day, every road you thought you'd wasted. Maybe that's the reason you're standing here today. There were years I wanted back, days I thought I should erase, people I thought I'd never needed until I understood what they gave. Some taught me how to leave, some taught me how to stay, some showed me what I never wanted to become, and some simply passed through my life for a season. At the time I couldn't see the meaning, but life doesn't always show you the answer while you're living the question. It's okay to take the long way, let the river change its course. Maybe what you call a wasted year will become the reason you're stronger. Maybe the road you didn't want will lead you to a place you love. Maybe someday you'll look back and realize you needed every mile. You might be watching everybody else arrive before you. You might wonder why your story can't move that fast, but you don't know what their road looks like, and they don't know yours. Some rivers reach the ocean quickly, some travel across the whole land. Neither one is wrong, they're just different. So stop fighting every bend, stop calling every delay failure. You don't have the whole map, you only have the water beneath you. Follow it, let it move, let it teach you where to turn. Because sometimes the road you wanted was never the road you needed. And sometimes the detour is where you become yourself. It's okay to take the long way. It's okay if you arrive late. The destination won't ask you why it took so long. It'll just be there. And when you finally reach that place, you remember the nights you almost quit. You remember the roads you hated. You remember all those moments you called pointless. And maybe you'll smile, because without them you wouldn't be standing there. The river keeps moving around the stone, through the valley, under the bridge. Never straight, never perfect, but always forward. So if your road is taking longer, let it. If you have to turn around, turn around. If you have to start again, start again. One day when you reach where you're going, you'll see it. Were never outside your story. They were the story. And every mile you thought was wasted was quietly bringing you home. I don't need a perfect morning. I don't need a perfect plan. I don't need to know exactly where I'm supposed to end up. I woke up late, missed the train, took a different road instead. Bought a drink I didn't need, watched the sunlight overhead. Maybe nothing big happened. Maybe nothing changed at all. But I laughed until my stomach hurt. And somehow that was enough. Maybe life was never asking for a perfect answer. Maybe all it really wanted was for me to be here. If I had a good time, then it was worth it. If I found a reason to smile, then I don't regret it. I don't need everybody to understand my way. If I enjoy this little life, then that's enough for me today. Let them count the money, let them measure the fame. Let them decide what success is supposed to mean. I don't need their answer. If I laughed, if I loved, if I felt alive, then maybe I got it right. Some people chase the future like it's waiting at the finish line. Some people spend their whole lives trying to prove they're doing fine. I used to do it too. I kept looking over my shoulder, wondering if I was behind. But one day I got tired of living somebody else's life. So I stopped, I looked around. The sky was blue, the music was loud. My friends were laughing, and for once I didn't need anything more. Maybe happiness doesn't have to look impressive. Maybe it can be something nobody else would understand. If I had a good time, then it was worth it. If I found a little joy, then I don't need to force it. I don't need a trophy, I don't need a perfect name. If I can look back tonight and smile about the day, that's enough. Let somebody else build the life they want. I'll build mine around the things I love. And if it makes me happy, who gets to say it's wrong? Maybe I'll choose the cheap hotel because the view is still beautiful. Maybe I'll take the long way home just because the weather's good. Maybe I'll spend my Sunday doing absolutely nothing. Maybe I'll dance alone in the kitchen at 2 in the morning. It might not make sense to anybody else, but I don't need it to. Some things are valuable because they make your heart feel a little lighter, that's all. One day we're all going to leave this place behind, so why spend every second trying to impress a world was never to have the best life. Maybe it was simply to have a life that feels like yours. If I had a good time, then it was worth it. If I made a memory, then I don't need to question it. I don't need the world to call my life a success. If I can close my eyes tonight and feel a little happiness, that's enough. I don't need to be the richest, the smartest, the fastest, the first. I just wanna feel alive while I'm here. And if I can do that, then I've already got what I need. Maybe tomorrow I'll make a mistake. Maybe I'll choose the wrong road. Maybe I'll fall, maybe I'll lose. That's okay. I'll laugh about it later. I'll learn something, I'll keep going. Because life isn't a test with one correct answer. It's a song and I get to choose how I sing it. So if today made me smile, I'll call it a good day. If yesterday made me laugh, I'll keep the memory. If tomorrow gives me another chance to feel alive, I'll take it. I don't need much more, no perfect ending, no grand achievement, just a life I can look back on and say, yeah, I had fun, I was here, I lived it, and that's enough.
There are days I still remember like they happened yesterday. One mistake, one empty promise, one thing I couldn't change. I keep picking at the memory, asking what I should have done. I know I should be moving forward, but my mind keeps going back. Maybe I'm tired of myself for still feeling this way. Maybe I'm angry that the past still has something left to say. But I don't have to win against the memory. I just have to stop letting it lead me. Let the scar come with me. I don't need to hide it. Let it remind me of how far I've come. I can still be angry, I can still regret it, but I won't give my whole tomorrow to yesterday. I don't have to forget what hurt me. I don't have to pretend I'm over it. I'll carry the lesson, leave the weight behind, and keep walking with my eyes ahead. Maybe I wanted an apology. Maybe I wanted them to see how much they took from me. Maybe I wanted one perfect moment where everything would finally make sense. But waiting for that moment kept me standing still, and I don't want to spend another year waiting for somebody else to make me feel whole. Some doors don't close the way we want it. Some answers never come, so maybe I stop waiting for them. Maybe I stop walking without them. Let the scar come with me. Let it be a part of who I am. Not the whole story, just one chapter I survived. I can remember without returning. I can hurt without staying there. I can take what made me stronger and leave the rest on the road behind me. I know there will be mornings when the old feeling comes back. A song, a street, a familiar name, and suddenly I'm standing in the past again. But maybe this time I won't follow it. I'll let the memory pass. I'll breathe, I'll look ahead, and I'll keep moving, because I have places to go that don't exist in yesterday. I don't need to turn my pain into something beautiful. I don't need to pretend it was all for the best. It hurt, it mattered, it changed me. That's enough. Now I get to decide what I do with it. I can let it make me bitter, or I can let it make me wiser. I can keep asking why me, or I can ask what's next. So let the scar come with me. I'll wear it without shame. It doesn't mean I'm still broken. It means I healed in my own way. I won't keep turning around to see what I lost. There is too much road still waiting in front of me. I can miss what happened, I can hate how it ended, and still choose to keep going. Not saying no. I don't know where this road will take me. I don't know who I'll become, but I know I don't want to spend the rest of my life standing in the same place. So I'll take what I learned, I'll leave what I can't change. I'll put one foot in front of the other. No big promise, no perfect plan, just forward. And if the old pain comes walking beside me, I'll let it, it can come. It just can't choose the direction that's mine. So keep walking, keep your eyes ahead. The past can stay behind your shoulder. The scar can come with you, but your feet keep taking you forward. I know you still remember the moment it went wrong. You replay every little detail, wondering where you lost. You tell yourself just let it go, but somehow it stays. The more you try to forget it, the louder it becomes. Maybe you're tired of carrying that feeling. Maybe you're tired of being angry at yourself, but you don't have to erase it tonight. Some things don't disappear just because we want them to. Sometimes you have to carry them until they get lighter. So tie your shoes and go. You don't have to know where you're going. Take that anger, take that regret, turn it into one more step. You can hate what happened, you can wish it went another way, but don't let that moment steal the rest of your days. Look ahead, keep walking. You don't have to forget the past, just don't live there. Maybe it still hurts when you hear their name. Maybe you still wonder if you could have changed the game. Maybe you hate yourself for caring this much, but caring doesn't make you weak, it means it mattered. And maybe that's exactly where your strength is hiding. Don't waste all that fire trying to burn yourself. Use it, let it push you forward. You can't change what already happened, but you can decide what happens next. So tie your shoes and go. Even if your heart is still heavy, you don't have to feel ready, you don't have to feel okay. Take the things that hurt you and turn them into something you can build with. Let every bitter night teach notice you're thinking about it less. Not because it suddenly disappeared, but because your life became bigger than the thing you couldn't let go. New streets, new faces, new mornings, new reasons to wake up. And maybe someday you'll look back and realize the thing that once made you feel small was the thing that made you move. So don't be ashamed of the part of you that still cares. Don't be angry that you're not over it yet. Healing isn't a race, growth doesn't happen all at once. But don't stay standing in the same place, waiting to feel different. Move first, feel different later. One step, then another. Let the road do some of the healing. So tie your shoes and go. Let the past stay where it belongs. You can carry the lesson without carrying the weight. You can remember without looking back. You can turn that pain into something that makes you stronger. Maybe you'll stumble, maybe you'll stop, maybe you'll need to catch your breath. That's okay. Just don't turn around and build a home inside yesterday. Look ahead, keep walking. Your life is still happening. Maybe you wanted a different ending. Maybe you still wish things had gone your way, but that's not the road you're on anymore. So tie your shoes, take a breath, wipe your face and go. Not because you don't care, because you do. Because you cared enough to be hurt, and now you care enough to grow. Let that be the last thing you take from it. Not revenge, not regret, not another night spent wondering why. Just strength, just growth, just one more step. Look ahead, keep walking. One day you'll turn around and realize you didn't lose your whole life to that moment. You used it to become someone stronger. So go, the road is waiting. I used to look to the side every time somebody passed, watching how they ran ahead, wondering why I couldn't last. Someone had a better story, someone had a bigger dream, someone seemed to have it figured out while I was stuck between. I started measuring my life by everything they had, and the more I looked around, the worse I felt about myself. But maybe I'm not behind, maybe I'm just on a different road. So I won't look into your window anymore. I won't count the things you have and call myself poor. Your life is yours, mine is mine. Different roads, different times. I don't need to beat somebody else to know I'm doing fine. I'll keep my eyes on my own road. I'll keep walking at my pace, because the moment I start chasing you, I lose my own way. You might reach the mountain before I even see it. You might find your person while I'm learning how to be alone. You might have the money, the house, the perfect photograph, but I don't know what happens when the picture fades, and you don't know what happens inside my life. So why should I compare the parts we choose to show? I don't know your whole story, you don't know mine, so I'll stop using somebody else's chapter to judge my life. I won't look into your window anymore. I won't turn your good day into a reason to feel small. Your life is yours, mine is mine. You can fly, I can take my time. I don't need the same destination to know I'm moving forward. I'll keep my eyes on my own road. I'll keep my hands on my wheel. Maybe I'm not where I thought I'd be, but this is what my life feels like, and that's real. Maybe I need a little longer. Maybe I have more to learn. Maybe the things I want right now will change when I take another turn. I don't need to have it all by 25, 30 or 40. There isn't some invisible clock telling me when my life should look complete. Look at your own hands, look at what you've built. Look at every little thing you survived to get here. You were so busy watching somebody else's finish line that you forgot you've already crossed so many of your own. Don't make your life a race you never agreed to run. Don't make your happiness a prize that somebody else decides you earned. So I won't look into your window anymore. I won't ask why your life looks better than mine. Your road is yours, mine is mine. Maybe yours is fast, maybe mine takes time. I don't need to arrive before you, I just need to keep moving toward what's mine. I'll keep my eyes on my own road. I'll let you walk yours too, and maybe that's the first time I'll finally see how much my own life has been waiting for me. No more counting, no more comparing, no more looking side to side. I'll watch the road under my feet, I'll watch the sky above my head. I'll notice how far I've come, and if somebody passes me, I'll let them. If somebody gets there first, I'll let them. Because I'm not living their life, I'm living mine. So I'll keep going slow or fast, easy or hard. I don't need to be ahead, I just need to stay on my road. My own pace, my own time, my own life. And for once, that's enough. I used to stand by the fence, looking over at their side. Their flowers seemed to bloom so easily, while mine were barely alive. They had colors I didn't have, they had gardens full of light. I started wondering what was wrong with mine. So I kept staring over there, while my own soil stayed dry. But flowers don't bloom because somebody tells them to. They bloom when they're ready. So I'll stop looking over the fence, I'll stop counting what they have. Their garden is theirs, this garden is mine. Different seeds, different seasons, different kinds of light. Maybe my flowers need a little more time, so I'll water my own ground. I'll garden, I just need to grow mine. Someone's roses might bloom in April, someone else's might wait until June. Some flowers need a lot of sunlight, some grow better under the moon. So why should I be angry that my season isn't theirs? Maybe I'm not late, maybe I'm just growing somewhere different. The more I watch their flowers, the less I notice my own. So I'll stop looking over the fence, I'll stop asking why I'm behind. Their garden is theirs, this garden is mine. They can grow roses, I can grow something else. They can bloom early, I can take my time. I don't need to copy their colors, I don't need to grow their flowers. I'll give my own garden what it needs and let it become whatever it becomes. Maybe my garden won't look perfect, maybe some flowers will never grow. Maybe I'll lose a few along the way, maybe I'll have to start some over, but that's okay. At least I'll know every flower here belongs to me. Every root, every leaf, every little bit of green. I was so busy wanting their garden that I forgot how much work my own needed. You don't know what their garden looks like at night, you don't know how many flowers they've lost. You only see the part they let you see. So stop comparing your dirt to somebody else's bloom. Get your hands dirty, plant something, water something, take care of what's already growing. That's your life, that's your ground. I won't look over the fence anymore, I won't measure my life by theirs. Their garden is theirs, this garden is mine. Maybe I'll bloom later, maybe I'll bloom differently. Maybe the flower I've been waiting for has been growing quietly underneath the soil. So I'll stay here, I'll keep digging, I'll keep planting, I'll keep giving myself time. I don't need to have their garden, I just want to love mine. One day I'll look around and realize something has changed. Not because my garden became like theirs, but because I stopped looking at theirs. The flowers are finally opening, the sunlight feels different, and for the first time I don't care what's growing on the other side. This is my soil, my season, my garden. I'll grow here at my own pace, in my own time, and that's enough. Same street, same corner, same light above the door. I've walked this road 1,000 times, never thought about it before. The little shop is closing, someone's washing down the floor. A bicycle is leaning where it's always leaned before. Nothing special happened today, nothing worth writing down, but somehow when I stop for a moment, I don't want this day to end. Maybe we don't notice what holds us together until one day it isn't there. So I'll take the long way home tonight. I'll look at every window, every light. The things I thought would always be there were never promised to stay. The sound of someone's laughter, the key turning in the door, the quiet little moments I never noticed before. Maybe this is what life is. Not the moments we wait for, but the ones we walk right through. The same voice says welcome home, the same chair is by the wall. I leave my shoes beside the door like I always do. I used to think these things were nothing, just another night. But now I wonder how many people would give anything for one more night that feels exactly like this. We call it normal because it happens every day, but every day doesn't mean forever. So I'll take the long way home tonight. I won't rush through the familiar sights, the old tree in the neighborhood, the train passing overhead, the little things I never thought I'd miss. I'll listen a little closer, I'll stay a little longer, because someday this ordinary evening might be a memory I would give anything to have again. We always think we'll have tomorrow, that's what makes us take the day for granted. We say, I'll call you later, I'll go there next time, I'll tell you someday. And somehow days become years without asking permission. So maybe I don't need to wait for something beautiful to happen. Maybe I should notice what's already here. The cup in my hand, the rain on the roof, someone waiting for me. The feeling of being tired after an ordinary day. A place I can return to, a name somebody remembers, a body that still carries me through the world. None of it is guaranteed, that's what makes it precious. That's what makes it precious. So I'll take the long way home tonight. I'll let the evening stay a little while. I won't complain that nothing happened. Maybe something did. Maybe I just didn't notice it. The familiar faces, the familiar streets, the little things that quietly make up who we are. I don't need a perfect life, I just wanted to remember how lucky it is to have a life that feels ordinary. Sometimes, tomorrow, I'll probably walk this same road again. Maybe I'll forget to look around. Maybe I'll get busy. Maybe I'll hurry home, and that's okay. I'll just try to remember this moment, because the things we think will always be there can become the things we miss the most. So tonight, I'll walk slowly, I'll look up, I'll listen, I'll be here on this ordinary street, on this ordinary night, living an ordinary life that isn't ordinary at all. I turn the handle and the water starts to run. I flip the switch and suddenly there's light. I open up the window, morning finds its way inside. Another day is waiting and I don't even ask why. My shoes are by the doorway, my keys are in the usual place. There's someone I can talk to, someone who remembers my face. I never thought about it, I guess I thought it would always be this way. but maybe always is just a word we use too easily. The little things are not so little. The things we barely notice keep us going every day. A door that opens, a light that comes on, a voice that says your name. We call it normal, we call it nothing, but nothing is promised to stay the same. So while I have it, I'll notice. While it's here, I'll hold it close, because the things we call ordinary might be the things we miss the most. There's food inside the kitchen, there's a bed waiting tonight, there's a train that takes me home, there's a street beneath my feet. A friend sends me a stupid picture and I laugh without thinking twice. A stranger holds the elevator and I say thank you, then move on with my life. Nothing dramatic, nothing worth putting in the news, but somehow these little moments are the reason I can get through. We don't usually call it happiness when happiness looks this normal. The little things are not so little. A quiet morning, a familiar song, the chance to say I'm glad you're here, the chance to say I'm coming home. We call it normal, we call it routine, but there are people who would give anything for one more ordinary day. So while I have it, I'll notice. While it's here, I'll let it matter. I don't need a perfect life to know I've already got something. Maybe someday this room will look different. Maybe somebody won't answer the phone. Maybe the places I pass without thinking will become places I wish I could return to. That's the strange thing about time. It takes things quietly, not always with a warning. Sometimes you only realize what something meant after it's gone. So tonight I'll drink my water slowly. I'll listen when somebody talks. I'll look outside before I close the curtains. I'll say thank you without needing a special reason. Not because life is perfect, not because nothing hurts, but because even on difficult days there are still 1,000 little things keeping me here. The little things are not so little. The morning light, the evening air, a place to sit, a hand to hold, a voice that's still there. We don't need a miracle every day. Sometimes the miracle is that the day arrived at all. So I'll stop calling everything normal. I'll stop assuming it will always be there. I'll look a little closer, I'll care a little more. I'll be thankful before I lose it. The water still runs, the lights still turn on, the door still opens when I come home. Maybe tomorrow will be just as ordinary. I hope it is, because now I know ordinary doesn't mean unimportant. It means I'm lucky enough to have something familiar, something I can return to, something I can love without realizing it. So I'll slow down, I'll look around, I'll let this moment be enough. The little things are here, and for today that's more than enough.